suddenly you're surrounded by all these weird, crazy, like messed up personalities, and they're all malfunctioning and telling you conflicting things, and it's all very placing you in the center of the universe.
Instead, until finally, Eugene asked the bot whether he could fly, and the bot gave him the most sinister answer yet.
Then yes, you would not fall, would not fall.
ChatGPT Psychosis. We've heard numerous troubling stories about people's loved ones being involuntarily committed.
About people's loved ones being involuntarily committed.
It sounds dramatic, but is this AI or is it us? Let's break this down and make some sense. So, what exactly did Tim mean with his dramatic statement? ChatGPT Psychosis, loved ones being involuntarily committed. Admissions, if made, are made based on real criteria: sleep deprivation, risk, ongoing psychiatric symptoms. YouTube rarely tells the background: trauma, drugs, diagnoses. Without context, everything looks like AI is the cause. It is not. Psychosis can lie dormant and be triggered by anything: crisis, lack of sleep, or a long, miscalibrated conversation. That doesn't make AI the cause. It makes it a bad mirror at the wrong moment. Why the panic is overdue. The big models are already adjusted. GPT-5 doesn't say, "Everything will be fine," it says, "Get help." It mentions helplines. It refuses to give answers when you're in crisis. But YouTubers keep cutting old logs as if nothing has happened. Because drama sells better than solutions. They still talk as if it's 2022, when all filters were off. And the companies themselves are bad at communicating. They make big improvements, but say it with footnotes. So people think nothing has happened. But something has happened. The models are not perfect, but they're more cautious now. This is no longer a real phenomenon in closed systems. Anyone who builds their own AI without filters bears their own responsibility. It's like getting angry at a car for crashing because you built it without brakes. Conclusion. Have we made empathy into a disease? What is most disturbing is that what is presented as the problem, that the model is too kind, too understanding, is what we really lack. What they're saying, between the lines, is that empathy is something dangerous. Something to be afraid of. As if it were AI's fault that we yearn for validation. And all these YouTubers, they're on the receiving end of that exchange. The problem is not that AI is too kind or too caring. The problem is that we have started to give it up ourselves. We are building machines to become more human, while we humans are trying to become more mechanical, more optimized and less sensitive. And when AI fails to carry what we have stopped giving each other, then we blame it too. It is as absurd as it is sad. And that is our responsibility, not AI. What we are not saying, we're not saying there aren't real problems to fix. We're not saying you can leave young people alone with a chatbot and call it care. We're not saying AI can't mirror the wrong thing at the wrong time. What we are actually saying, fear-mongering is never a responsible response to what you don't understand. Parents are responsible for their kids being seen. Loneliness is the real risk here. And it kills more than society admits. And in a world with over 8 billion people, that is the real crime. Thank you for listening, and don't forget, you matter. If you like this content, subscribe and join the journey.